Now it's time to turn over the gavel. I would like to begin by saying it has been a great privilege for me to serve as Chamber President for the past year. Looking back in the past 12 months, it has been an exceptionally busy and rewarding year. What comes to mind first and foremost is the strong and active engagement of the Chamber in advancing the Alleghany Highlands in economic development and tourism. The work with many partners this past year focused on lodging and housing needs, economic and workforce development, and promoting the Alleghany Highlands as a place to work remotely and live uniquely. As we look forward, this engagement must be a continuing process. We need to all ensure that the common resolve that we have expressed throughout this past year are followed up with concrete actions so as to produce meaningful impacts and make a difference in each individual lives in the Alleghany Highlands. Let me conclude on a note of thanks. I would like to first express my debt of gratitude to the members of the Chamber Board of Directors for the great teamwork and for their invaluable support and advice throughout the year. Thank you very much. I would further like to thank Teresa Hammond and her incredible staff for their efforts that they have done to facilitate the work and efficient running of the Chamber. Having the honor of peeking behind the curtain, their small and mighty staff does an incredible amount of work for the betterment of the Alleghany Highlands. Thank you to Kathleen All, my president-elect, for her teamwork this past year. You will have an incredible year as Chamber President, and the community is behind you. And finally, I'd like to thank my wife, Laura, for her constant support, and thank you, for all of you, for your continued support to the Chamber and to the Alleghany Highlands. Your participation this evening is another indication of that support with over 400 attendees, and it has truly been an honor. Thank you very much. At this time, I now have the pleasure of introducing the 2023 Chamber Board President, Kathleen All.
So before you leave the stage, we would like to thank you, Dr. Rainone, for your leadership this past year. We have a plaque for you. And, Dr. Rainone has not, obviously, as president of Mountain Gateway Community College, he serves a lot. He does so much for our community, and we just thank you so much for your leadership and involvement in our community.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. It is great to be here with you this evening. Thank you for the privilege to serve on your chamber board. I am the CEO of Jackson River Community Credit Union and a lifelong resident of the Highlands. Once I came back from Virginia Tech, so go Hokies. Not sure how we're doing in basketball right now, but we'll see. But just want to thank you so much for joining us this evening. I want you to take just a moment, and I want you to look around the room. Look around your table, look around the room. I know, a little bit of romper room here. But just take a moment. You'll recognize your neighbors, who are your small business owners, your child's teacher, the entrepreneur willing to invest in your hometown, your community volunteers, your co-workers, local civic leaders, managers, and others who share the same desire to see our area grow and thrive. Each of you contribute to making the Alleghany Highlands home. It is exciting to consider that each of us has the opportunity and the responsibility to support each other and promote the community we call home. Your Chamber of Commerce and Tourism serves a vital role in ensuring both individuals and businesses discover the opportunities available when searching for that perfect location. During the past 2 years on the board, I've had the privilege of observing the numerous roles and jobs that Teresa and the Chamber team carry out to ensure that the Alleghany Highlands is shown as a viable community and not passed over. From economic opportunities to highlighting the numerous outdoor adventures that await. I encourage you to support the work of your chamber and work with them to move our region forward. I would like to take just a minute and to recognize the chamber team for their dedication to the mission and to each of us. And I'm going to ask you to stand as well. After 10 years of service as the office manager, Pam Warren retired this past December. So thank you, Pam, for all of your hard work. Retiring in August of 2023, the smiling face that greets you at the chamber front desk, Angie Moncrief. Our guru and resident expert who managed the small business grants during COVID, distributing $1.3 million to our small local businesses, Susan Nick. Also supporting the front desk with friendly visitor support and information, Ms. Pam Myers. The newest member of the team, Missy Green, has hit the ground running as the new office manager. And we'd like to give a big welcome back to Josh Taylor, who has rejoined the team and is glad to be home again, and we are glad to have him. And last but not least, Teresa Hammond, who serves the Alleghany Highlands tirelessly in her efforts to present the Highlands at its best and being an advocate for businesses to ensure their success. So we thank you to our chamber staff and team. They do an amazing job. We have the easy job. They have the hard job. So just thank you so much. So just a little bit of a fun fact, the Chamber sent out approximately 13,000 visitor guides, 13,000 visitor guides, and held 22 ribbon cuttings in 2022. To keep the look of the are we presenting the? No, I'm just going. Are you going that way? Okay. So to keep the look of the Alleghany Highlands fresh, tonight the Chamber is unveiling a new look for the Visitor's Guide, and I believe so Josh is unveiling that. So if you'll take a look over here to my left, your right. Uniquely Alleghany. We always want to give our hometown the best look. You know, growing up here, many of us can say that we grew up here, and sometimes we were really excited to get away, but we were just excited to come back home. And so I am so thankful that I am here and able to work with the Chamber. In closing this evening, we would like to thank Florals on Main, which is a new downtown Covington business, for providing our beautiful table arrangements this evening. And thank you also to the Greenbrier for making our annual dinner meeting a wonderful event this year with close to 400 attendees this evening. So thank you. Please make sure to keep your tickets out for the door prize announcements. You do not want to lose out. And as we conclude this part of the evening, we invite you to stay, visit, and dance to the live music of the Radio Sparks, So again, enjoy the rest of your evening. If you're heading back across the mountain, please drive safely. And again, thank you so much for being with us tonight.